Hello, my dear children. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. Welcome to Maths class. Today we are going to study lesson number 10, Measuring Time. So let's start. As you can see a clock over here, students. Now there are three hands of the clocks. The smaller one, the bigger one, and this a thin one. So the smaller one is used to show the hours in the clock. The bigger one is showed or is used to show the minutes, and the one which is in the red color is used to show the seconds. That means we have three hands in our clock, one for hours, one for minutes, and one for seconds. Now students, as you all know that there are units to measure everything, as there are the units to measure the cloths, that is meter, centimeter. Then there are units to measure the liquid, or you can say milk, water, that is liter and milliliter. Like that only there are the units to measure times also. So these units are hours, minutes, and seconds. Now 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. If there are total 60 minutes, so we take it as 1 hour. 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. That means if the 60 seconds, the red hand which I have showed you, if it is 60 seconds, that means it is 1 minute. And 1 day is equal to 24 hours. Now seconds is the smallest unit of the time. Understood, student? How to measure the time? What are the units? What are the units of the time? Hours, minutes, and seconds. Now students, there are total 24 hours in a day. Now these 24 hours is divided into two parts, that is 12 hours and 12 hours. The first 12 hours is the midnight, that is from 12 a.m. from the night till the morning 12 p.m. Then the other half is from the 12 p.m. means from the morning to the midnight 12 a.m. So 24 hours is divided into two parts. First 12 hours and the second 12 hours. Now to see the time, there are two methods. First is the 12-hour methods. In that, how we identify the time is, it is noon when clock shows 12 o'clock in the noon. Now, noon means the afternoon. When it is 12 o'clock in the afternoon, it shows 12 o'clock. That means we are in the afternoon time. Now, the period from 12 o'clock noon to 12 o'clock midnight is post meridian, means the PM. We use PM from the 12 noon to the midnight 12 PM, means 12 noon when you come to school, like you say good afternoon ma'am, good afternoon sir. So that is the PM time till the midnight 12. Okay. Then the second is the period from 12 o'clock midnight to 12 o'clock noon is anti-meridian, means we use AM for that. So when we sleep in the night, by 12 o'clock we all sleep and get up in the morning. So that from that 12 o'clock, midnight 12 o'clock to the noon 12 o'clock is the anti-meridian, means the AM. Understood the 12 hours clock method? Now the second method is the 24 hours clock. Now you will say, what is a 24-hour clock? Because we have in our home from 12 p.m. to 12 p.m. means 12, 1, 2, 3, as you all have the normal clock. But these 24 hour clock is used in a place like trains, in the station, or in the offices and all that places. So let's see what it is. The 12-hour clock is used to avoid this division of day into anti-meridian and post-meridian. Means when a 24-hour clock is used, you are not using it in PM and AM. Means we don't divide the time into 12 hours and 12 hours. It is continuous from 1 till 24. So this method is used in timetables for trains, planes, buses, and long distance boat journey. In this method, instead of starting from 1, 2, 3, 4 after 12 noon, we continue with 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. No PM or AM is written in 24 hours clock. Means as we have seen that from 12 midnight till the morning midnight, means till the morning in the noon, what we use 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? So in 24 hours also from 12 midnight it's same, means 12, then 1 2 3. But when it comes to 12 noon in the afternoon, after that we use 1 2 3. But no, in 24 hours clock it is continue with 13 14 15 16 till the 12 midnight, it is 24. So understood the difference between 12 hours clock and 24 hours clock? Here I will show you with the help of example. Here in the green block it is 24 hours clock, and here in the blue block it is 12-hour clock. So now if it is 1 AM in the 24 hours clock, so it is simply 1 AM in the 24 hours in 12-hour clock. As you all can see, 1 2 3 4, it is a midnight time. When it is come to the noon, means afternoon, it is used as 13 in the 24 hours clock, and in 12-hour clock it is 1 PM. So when it is AM in the 12-hour clock, so it is same in the 24-hour clock. But when it comes to PM, means the afternoon time, in 24 hours it changes to 13 14 15 16 17 19 20 21 22 and 24. Understood the difference between writing the time of 24 hours clock and 12-hour clock? Now see, noon at midnight means here when the noon time is there in 24 hours clock and 12-hour clock, it is written like this. In noon time it is written like this: 12 PM, so 12, 12:15, so it is 12:15, then 12:30 PM, so it is 12:30. Means as it is in 12 hours clock, same it is in 24-hour clocks. Now when it comes to midnight, so when it is in 12-hour clock, it is 12 AM, but we write it as 000 in 24-hour clock. Got it, student? The difference between writing the time of the midnight in 24 hours. Now when it is 12:15 AM, we write as 00:15. Understood? Now if it is 12:30 AM in 12-hour clock, so in 24-hour clock it is 00:30. Now we do not use AM or PM in 24 hours clock. As you all can see that when we are writing the time of 12-hour clock, we use anti-meridian and post-meridian, means AM and PM, because we divided time into two parts. But when it comes to 24 hours clock, we do not use AM or PM because the time is continuous. Got it? Now everybody will remove the textbook of maths, and you have to remove the page number, just a minute, page number 59. We will start with our problem set 43, and you have to solve in your maths textbook only. Now here the question number 1 says that write the time shown in each clock in the box given below. So now the first clock shows the time, the hours hand is on 2 and the minutes hand is on 5. So that means if we see from the 12-hour clock, if we will count, it is 5. We consider the gaps between all the number is of 5 minutes. So if it is 1, we start with 5, 10, 15, 20 and 25. So we write the time as 25 minutes past 2. Then the second clock shows the time as hours is on the 8 and minute is on the 10. So the answer is 15 minutes past 7. Now the hours end is on 8, but it is not completely 8 o'clock. It is still the 7 o'clock. So we will not write directly 8:10. So it will be wrong. 8:10 will be on here. So you have to see that if the hours clock is on the 8 and the minute is on the 10, so it is not completely 8 o'clock. It is 50 minutes past 7. Then the next is the hours hand is on 8 and minute hand is on 1. So it is 5 minutes past 8. After 12 o'clock, after 12 the time changes. Okay. Then the small hand is on the 5, that means the hours is on 5 and minute is on 8. So it is 40 minutes past 4. After 12 it will be complete 5 o'clock, but now before it is 4 only, so we count the numbers like this. So it is 40 minutes past 4. Then next question, draw the hands of a clock to show the time given below. Now here it is 4:30, that means your hours hand should be on 4 and minutes hand should be on 6. Then it is 9:15, so your minutes hand should be on 3 and the hours hand should be on 9. Okay. Then 4:45. Now your minutes hand should be on 9 and hours hand should be on 5. Then 20 minutes past 11. So hours hand should be on 11 and minutes hand should be on 4. Now for the next question, students, you have to remove your maths notebook. We are going to solve that word problems in your maths notebook. Okay. Okay students, so remove your maths notebook, and before starting the problem set 43, I have given some writing parts. So before that you have to write, before this 43 problem set you have to write that. I have shared in the notes. So this is now second part of the problem set 34. First part we have done in the textbook. So let's start. Write problem set 43. Question number 3. If a bus that leaves Nasik at 5 o'clock in the morning reaches Pune that same day at 10:30 in the morning, how long does the journey take? So now as it is a word problem, so we have to write the steps. So the first step is given. So what is given over here? Bus leaves for Nasik at 5 a.m. in the morning. We write in the numbers like this. Then reaches Pune same day at 10:30 a.m. Now here the morning is there, so we are using a.m. 10:30 in the morning, so we wrote like this. Then find out how long does the journey took. Now the leaving time is given to you and at what time they have reached over there. We have to find the how much time they have traveled, means the middle part. So for that our operation will be the subtraction, because we have to find the middle time. Total time is given and when at that and what time they have started, that is given. So let's start with our method. Now you have to draw a column like this, how I have drawn. First column will be of hours and second column will be of minute. So here the 10:30 a.m. they have reached minus 5 a.m. here it is like this. Then 0 minus 0 will be 0, 3 minus 0 will be 3. Then 10 minus 5 will be 5. So the answer will be the journey lasted for 5 hours 30 minutes. Understood student? Now moving to our next question, that is question number 4. Now, a play that was to start at 9:15 at night was delayed by half an hour because of a power outage. What time did the play start? Now, first given the play was to start at 9:15 p.m. Now, we have used your p.m. because it is the night time. Then, next given will be play was delayed for half an hour, that is half an hour means 30 minutes. Then find out what time did play start. Now it was as about to start at 9:15 but was delayed and started at after 30 minutes, means the total time we have to find out that at what time exactly the play start. So total time we have to find, that is why we will use the operation addition. Now the method, same, you have to draw a column like this of hours and minutes. Now the first time is 9:15, means 9 hours 15 minutes. Then next time is 30 minutes. So we are doing the addition. So 5 plus 0 will be 5. 1 plus 3 will be 4. And 9 we will write as it is. So the placed answer will be, the play started at 9:45 p.m. Got it? Now your question number 5 is omitted. So I hope you have understood both the word problem properly. Complete the book on time. Okay? Now we will be starting our problem set 44, that we will be solving in our textbook only. So please remove your textbook. We will here solve the problem set 44 also. Now to solve the problem set 44, you have to remove your textbook again and you have to remove page number 62. Now the first question is, the time given below is by the 12-hour clock. Write the same by 24 hours clock. Now here the time is given in 12 hours. You have to write in 24 hours. So the first one is 30 minutes past in the morning. Now if it is in the morning, so as I said, the time continues at like same only. So it is 10:30. Now next one is 10 minutes past 8 in the morning. Still it is 8 in the morning, so we will write as it is from 1, 2, 3, 4 as we say. So it is 8, 10. Then the third one is 20 minutes past 1 in the afternoon. Now here it is written afternoon. So in 24 hours clock, the time or the number continues after 12. It is, as I said, 13, 14, 15. So now it is 1 in an 12-hour clock, so it will be 13 in the 24 hours clock. So it will be 13 minutes, 13:20. Okay. Then next one is 40 minutes past in the evening. So in 24 hours clock, it will be 17:40. Then the next question is match the following. So for the two columns are already drawn. So for the answers, you have to draw a small boxes between both the column. So the first one is 9:10 a.m. So in 24 hours clock, it will be 9:10. As it is in the morning, so we continue with a normal number, it is 9:10. Then 2:10 p.m. Now it is in the afternoon. So as I said, the number continues as 13, 14, 15. So it will be 14:10. Then 5:25 p.m. So it will be 17:25. Then 11:10 p.m. So it will be 23:10. Then it is last one, 7:25 a.m. So we will write 7:25 in the 24 hours clock also. So with this, students, we have finished our both the problem set, that is 43 and 44. Complete the book on time. I will see you in the next class. Take care. Bye.